From yesterday's program and all these days, you must have realized that to get your Kundalini working out, to get her rush towards the Sahasrara, and to widen your Sushumna Nadi, it is not necessary that you should sit for meditation for 3 to 5 hours. Of course, you must meditate for a short time, because that is at a point where you are alone, one with your God. But otherwise, in the collective, when you merge into it, then the Kundalini rises the same way. It's a very discreet way of understanding what happens. In the collective, when you are, you compensate each other, complement each other, and a subtler side of the cosmos starts manifesting in you. Then, if you could really merge, there's a word in merge in Sanskrit language or in Marathi language is very good as Ramamana. I don't think merging with joy. But there's no with, see, merging into joy. So if you can merge into the joy of anything that is such, you can become a meditative personality. You can achieve that meditative mood within yourself. With that mood, with that force, new subtler dimensions start breaking out within you. Your different kind of conditionings which are like shackles binding you down just open out and you become a free person, bandha mukta. With that force, everything breaks. Your ego breaks, your conditioning breaks, and you become one with the joy of life, divine life. This you can experience, but to retain it within yourself is only possible if you do your practices in Sahaja Yoga. To control your attention, to keep your attention to higher values, to the higher things. Let us see what are the low value system that we get into. Which is regarded as something very important otherwise. The first in the modern times is the consciousness of time. What is the time now? What time we have to reach? Oh God, what is the time we are going to start it? What time are we going to sleep? At such times, you should never see the time because you will get a headache if you see it. Realizing it's very late, you see. And you say, oh God, it is 4 o'clock, we are still here. So, it's important for all of us not to have any watches, and even if you have, not to see them, or even if you see them, they should be stopped. So you go beyond time. You go beyond time. You don't feel the time. You don't feel the tiredness of time. And you just forget yourself, which is tied down by time all the time. Now, then the second one is we talk so much. Oh, we should have no religions, no jati, no pati, like that. We say, all of us. We should have no caste system. Indians especially, caste system is the curse. People will talk like that. And when it comes to their own daughter's wedding, they will not go beyond their caste. Caste system is bad, your religion is bad, this is bad, that bad. But when it comes to actual understanding of religion, you can easily scratch them and find out from where they come. Worst of all, the conditioning is of so-called religions. And this has to be broken completely, because they are all false, based on something solid. Supposing you have a very solid foundation and on that you put up a house of, say, pack of cards, as they say. How long is it going to last? If you go to the foundations, you find all the foundations are just the same. But these pack of cards are different. And they are the greatest delusions for human beings, which we are seeing every day in every religion, in every country, in every caste. But still, we are frightened of something nonsensical, something historical, or I don't know what. We don't want to give up that. That's another very big binding force to very low grade life. Then this low grade life can extend in every walk of life, like politics, economics, everywhere. Because it is like plastic. Plastic can get into cloth, can get into trees, can get into everything. In the same way, this horrible low-grade business goes into these various things. And a person cannot rise above this built-in plastic bondages we have. At this time, when we have such kind of programs, everything breaks off and you really dissolve into the love of God. There are so many other mundane things. If you see how people talk, how they joke and all that, you will think it's all filth going around you. Slowly you will gradually recede from it. That is how you prepare yourself for retaining this joy within yourself.